Hello everyone, how are you? Hope all is well with you and your families. Remember guys, many things are not what they seem, and you need to always be prepared because people can switch up on you at any time. So guys, you hear the latest on Silvera and his colleagues? Yes, big investigation launch as the investigators are turning their attention to the cleanup crew at the Silvera's house because they are just as guilty. Because it's highly unlikely that they can say they never knew Melissa never died peacefully in her sleep. A matter of fact, all of them lot who was at the house can't say they never knew it was murder. How you could be there wiping up blood, buying him new mattress, his money of course, helping him to reconstruct his room, helping him pick new tiles, changing up the scenery. Yet, big broadcasts out on the airwaves, condolences in the passing of former East St. Mary MP Jolan Silvera's wife, Melissa Silvera, who died peacefully in her sleep. How you sleep at night time? How you lot never corrected that? Una lot is a set of murderers. Blood is on una shoulders. You lot may not have pulled the trigger, but you lot are enablers and accessories to the fact. You lot arrive on the scene and help set the stage for this narrative to be put out. There is absolutely no way as grown adults you lot don't think you did anything wrong. Make we reason, big woman thing. Where you lot thought all this blood came from? Why you lot did not want the police to lift the white sheet thrown on Melissa? And please don't give that bullcrap about respecting Melissa's nakedness when you didn't even respect the life that she lived and the fact that she gone leave her young children. If it's one thing, police is always used to seeing nothing, if nothing else, naked bodies of both men and women, dead or alive. You better try remember saying, Tom may drunk, but Tom no fool. And you lot need to stop this arrogant attitude of thinking that all Jamaican people is illiterate people that just suck up everything that you say because we're uneducated and dunce. Not dunce, not there again, because anything where people don't know they can Google. So you want to tell me that all of you lot who landed on the scene in those expensive vehicles that we heard surrounded the scene, you guys honestly thought that Melissa Silvera died in her sleep? Really? You did not think or know anything else? Jamaican people are smarter than you think. That is one thing we're good at. We're very smart and cunning, so we know when we see cunningness. The best you guys could do is come out and apologize to the Jamaican people and said you lot were more worried about how it would affect the party at this time, knowing that it is coming up to an election. And just that maybe things happened so fast. We all human and we just didn't know what to do at that time. Because you lot all know that Jolan Silvera is a hothead. And you know exactly what he is capable of. But we will never believe you lot, saying you did not know it was a murder. Go on with that. It just leads us to further think. Just imagine if the party was in power. I really and truly worry what the result would have been. But what gives me some level of hope is knowing that the Honorable P.J. Patterson is there, and he is her godfather and was very close with her mother. So it's highly unlikely that things could just go down covered up. So glad for that. For the life of me, I can never understand why would any well-thinking, educated human, and at this moment, I'm just assuming that you lot are well-thinking human. Why would you help to cover up a crime such as this, where a man shoot his wife not once but 3 times in the vaggie? A woman that bore him 4 children. And you lot were also supposed to be her friends. You don't feel anything at all in the soul? How could you guys have had the stomach to even do this? Boy, Jaja, wanna make me worse afraid of people. Because I'm realizing something very fundamental. That status and education has nothing to do with empathy and intelligence. I'm just so absolutely scared how quickly people can just switch up on you and just forget you in a moment like you never existed. It's like she was never a part of you people group and you lot friendship. As far as I'm concerned, an allegation is that you guys go over to each other's homes and keep on a friendship within the circle. So why on do her so bad by not trying to stand up for her? So reports are saying that the cleanup crew is associate of Jolan Silvera. It is understood that investigators are especially interested in 2 main cleanup crew who visited the crime scene shortly after Melissa's murder. Investigators' evidence suggests the 2 associates helped to clean up the room after Mistress Silvera was killed. They also funded the purchase of building material to renovate the said room Melissa was murdered in. Lord help us. It's alleged that Michael Phillips, PNP Vice President, he bought the replacement mattress on Silvera's request, of course. Anushka Bunting, aka Nushi, Peter Bunting's wife, she bought the replacement fridge and kept quiet about seeing all this blood on the murder scene. I can't wait to find out how the fridge come into play where he needed a replacement fridge. Did he shoot her in the kitchen and bullets went into the fridge so the fridge had to be changed? Or was there some way that she was killed, like from a long time and she was resting the fridge or something? No, that little fridge part there with the fridge having to be replaced, we need to get the scoop on that. Trouble dede. However, Peter Bunting's wife is alleged to be cooperating with the police investigations nicely and is spilling all the tea the coffee, the hot cocoa, and the tea. It's also alleged that Richard Parchment is another that was quick on the scene and was very busy helping. Kamala Forbes, aka the Ripe Mango. It's also alleged that she was really early on the scene and was very busy helping as well. There was also a controversy where she put out posts where she said she did say herself that she was early on the scene, and she was expressing there was just a little bit of blood to the nose, diagnosing that it was aneurysm, and even alluded to saying that Jalan Silvera was not there at first. She said a whole mouthful that basically put her on the scene at the time of this incident. So really and truly, I'm really going to ask this question again. So you want to tell me that with all you great minds on the scene, you never knew at all that Melissa Silvera was murdered? She was shot 3 times. Even if you didn't know how much time she get shot, only didn't realize that she was shot or she was murdered based on what you see when you got there. Even with all the blood allegedly that was there, what did you guys really thought happened? What, did you guys think that they butchered meat in the house? Really, I would really like to get into the minds to find out like what you guys thought happened there. Even if you're limited and naive, what you really thought happened? This is one of the reasons why I think this case should set a precedence in Jamaica, be an exemplar case, as everyone who was on that scene should be charged with at least something. Can you really imagine? Because this case really have me thinking, how many cases like this are similar to this has taken place in our society with people who are supposed to be of a certain caliber or stature in our society? What happened to the ones that don't have any movers and shakers to look out for their interests, to get justice in their case? This case really shows up the life of society, people. And never again any of you lot should be looking down on people that don't have it the way you lot have it, because it is no different. The only thing you do is have access to money, and plenty time is not even money that is yours, but you're not able to use it. You lot just further put Jamaica in a bad light. How people will be talking about this case for centuries. This is going to go down in the history books, and people is going to look at us as if we're all barbaric. We need to keep an eye on this case, because it's hard to imagine what will happen next. Remember what I said, guys, at the beginning of 2024. This is the year of revealing. Anything in the dark will come to light. So let's see if it's only 2 that will be charged and will be sacrificed as scapegoat for what they did, and then the others are able to hide away, as we the public want to see everybody charged, as we need to know who else is involved in this case, because we all know Jalan Silvera was not smart enough to cover up all this by himself. he had help, and lots of help. We will continue to keep the fire burning for justice for Melissa Silvera, gone too soon. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.